Welcome to the drive home with Micah. I've been watching my videos and I realize I've been pretty preachy and I kind of act like I know what I'm talking about. But I'm like you and I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. So any feedback is greatly appreciated. I've tried losing weight many times and I've done it. I've been successful. I've lost weight and I've also gained it back, and I'm sure most of you have done the same thing. What I'm trying to do now the guy in front of me wasn't going. Had to give him a little honk. The light turned green and he just sat there. So I had to give him a little wake up there. I think he was texting. The light was yellow by the time he went, so luckily we both made it. So back to what I was saying. I'm trying to find a way to lose weight with as little effort as possible. Sounds kind of tricky, and I'm not into gimmicks. I'm not into weight loss pills. I'm not into gimmicky diets. What I'm talking about is how to get into that mentality, the weight loss mentality, which would make weight loss less effort. So it's going to take a lot of effort to get into that mentality, but once you do, it'll become easy. I'll give you a couple examples of what I'm talking about. I've actually lost weight twice and kept it off for a long time, both those times. I've lost weight many other times beyond that, but gained it all back quickly. Lost it quickly, gained it back quickly. The two times where I was most successful and did it with little effort was one when I played football in high school. When I started football, I actually was a pretty chubby kid, but through football practice, I lost a lot of weight because I exercised every day. And this is when I was actually more successful because I lost weight, kept it off for probably 4 years, and then got married and gained it all back. But here's how this happened. I wasn't trying to lose weight. Well, maybe I was trying to lose weight a little bit, but when I actually lost weight, I wasn't even trying to lose weight. It just happened. The situation was that I was a missionary for my church living in Ecuador, and as a missionary, our day was basically from 9 to 9, and we really didn't ever stop to eat. We would eat for lunch. We have a big lunch in the middle of the day, usually with lots of rice and some protein and vegetables. And the rest of the day, that was kind of our fuel for most of the day, and then we'd maybe find snacks throughout the day, and maybe I'd eat when I got home. I think I'd usually have cereal for breakfast or something like that. But really what was happening was I was a very busy person and working on, missionary work. So without even trying, I lost 40 or 50 pounds just within a few months from the time I got to Ecuador. The other equation is that we didn't have cars or bikes, and we walked everywhere we went, and it was hot and humid, so I sweated a lot of that off. But in about 3 months, I lost probably about 40 pounds and kept it off the entire mission. Got home from my mission, and from there I had some physical jobs, was going to college, walking to and from school, and then I started running, and I started running 5Ks, and I'd run 2 to 3 times a week. And I was a poor college student, and I didn't eat very much. I probably wasn't healthy, didn't eat healthily, but I didn't eat very much. And I was busy. I was busy again. I had a job and was going to school full time, and didn't have time to be sedentary besides the sitting in class. So the question I have is, how do I get something like that to happen again? How can I recreate that? And I kind of want to go backwards of how I got to where I am today. And how that happened is I met my wife. We spent most of our time, our free time together, either watching movies or eating. She's a very good cook, and she started feeding me good food, and I slowly started to gain weight, and I tried to fight it, but you know, it was pretty soon I was exercising less. I stopped going running, and so with the combination of eating more and not exercising, obviously I gained more weight. Both of these situations were unique in that I didn't try to lose weight specifically. My lifestyle, the way I was living, was just conducive to being at a lower weight and to burning more calories or consuming less calories. So what I want to do is figure out how I can make that change now. Not because we all know how to lose weight. Any one of us could, for 6 to 12 weeks, take a serious diet and lose a lot of weight if we put an effort into it. But what the effort I want to put into is making a permanent change of the lifestyle I live. You've heard lifestyle change, but I'm talking a real permanent change or a real situational change.